Hello, this is SkyeMorph. I'm doing a bit of a movie talk. I already talked about Queer, that will be in another video. So this talk is going to be about Sonic 3. When I went to see Sonic 3 on Sunday, I didn't have the full context of the movie. I just went and watched it. I didn't watch the other two movies. But now, ever since that, I've watched 1 and 2, so I have a better perspective of the Sonic trilogy. And I just want to go back and talk about Sonic 3. So, it's very, a simple plot, especially for those who have, played the game. It's basically Sonic is enjoying his Earth Day anniversary. He's got new friends, Tails and Knuckles. They're actually introduced in Sonic 2. And the story for Sonic 3 is that Shadow actually breaks out. Someone unknown has broken Shadow out. And Shadow is kind of vengeful. You don't actually get Sonic's backstory until you go further into the movie. But of course, for Sonic fans, they already know why Shadow is so mad. But the opening scenes of the movie is it's the best part. It's basically Shadow wreaking havoc on Shibuya, and that leads to kind of a confrontation between the Sonic team and Shadow, and of course Shadow wipes them out. It's also one of my favorite scenes, which was when Shadow and Sonic are doing a chase scene, and Shadow is trying to shoot down Sonic with a laser pistol. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen ever. But the story kind of unfolds more that actually, you get Shadow's backstory, and I'm sure any Sonic fan knows Shadow's backstory. Gerald. So Gerald is a professor. Well, spoilers. He is Robotnik's grandfather, and Shadow used to bond with Maria, and Maria had a tragic end to her life, and that caused Shadow to be very vengeful. So he wants to get revenge for what people did to Maria. So it goes along that kind of line. There involves a lot of the hunt for the key cards, and that actually connects to the next scene, which is actually mostly takes place in London, where they Team Sonic and Team Robotnik and Gerald and Shadow, they're all trying to get to the gun headquarters in Thames. Apparently in Thames. It's gonna be funny for me, because now I think it's apparently South Bank has got a gun headquarters. Oh my god, there's gonna be more tourists in London. But yeah, they go and try and infiltrate the headquarters to get the card keys. Team Sonic have their own way. Team Robotnik, Gerald have their own way. It's also really had the funny part of the Robotnik Gerald dance. So that happened, and the final act of the movie is kind of they activate the weapon, and that is space. The final frontier, and amazing action sequence between Sonic and Shadow, and actually finally Robotnik turns against Gerald and also Shadow. So Shadow and Robotnik saved the world, and I was taken back. Actually Robotnik sacrificed himself. He died. I was taken back. I actually didn't think that Robotnik would die, but here we are. And a sad felt message to Agent Stone. I didn't understand Agent Stone and Robotnik's relationship, but it's something that you have to watch Sonic 1 and 2 to fully understand. And yeah, I fully get why Agent Stone is kind of the only character who misses Robotnik's character. It is gay coded. I called it gay coded. But yeah, I really enjoyed Shadow, performed by Keanu Reeves, really suitable voice, and the Shadow sad backstory, Sag, really sad. But sometimes it kind of so that's one of the bad points of the movie. I'd say the good point of the movie is that it is well balanced in the funny scenes, the action scenes and the touching scenes. They really merged them all together. It is a perfect family movie. It's like anyone can watch it, anyone can understand. It's got like a mix of everything, like amazing action sequences, heartfelt moments, and funny, really funny moments. Sometimes I thought it's a bit out of order, like sometimes like you get really sad scenes with Shadow's character, but then like goddamn Jim Carrey and just the over the top like acting from him, and the dance sequence that is like sometimes too over the top. Sometimes like, you know, I want like more Shadow scenes, and then you're just like hit in the face with like Jim Carrey slapstick. So I don't know, I think it is a bit of a con because they needed to balance out all these features. It's also really fast paced. It's like scenes go bam 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 really quick. But I'd say like an advantage is that like everything ties back to the first two movies. Really amazing, like clever references and like callbacks to the first two movies. So now that I understand the trilogy, yeah. So generally, I really like this movie. I'd give it like a 8.5 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Only a few minor points that I didn't like. I'll do like a quick review about Sonic 1 and 2. I liked Sonic 1. I think Sonic 1 was a really simple introduction movie to like Sonic and how he meets Tom. I really liked the progression of Robotnik, how Robotnik in the first movie, he was kind of like a mild-mannered man, but as he like witnessed Sonic, he got more obsessed with Sonic. He got like more and more crazy, and it kind of like in like the second and third movie, he really shaped up to be like a Dr. Robotnik. The second movie, I think it was the one I didn't like the most. I prefer the first movie than the second movie, although I did like the introduction of Tails, and the Knuckles tie back with Sonic's background was super clever. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, so that was my review of the first two movies. How do I rank it is that I like Sonic 3 the most, 3 is the best. 1 I'd put after, and then 2. But so I actually like movie 1 quite a lot compared to the second movie. But yeah, out of all the trilogy, like the third one's like blows out the water. It's the best one. It's like the best one. So that's my opinion about Sonic. I'm really interested to see what Sonic 4's about, but I don't know how they're gonna top it. Considering, you know, Robotnik's dead, so I don't know who the enemy is. Yeah, spoilers. There's 2 post-credit scenes. I didn't see the second one, but I did see the first one. And the first one introduces Metal Sonic and Amy Rose, which is quite exciting. And yeah, the second credits actually says that, you know, Shadow didn't die. And that kind of makes sense because he wasn't in the death weapon. He was like in space trying to push the death weapon away. So I assume he just got like knocked back into Earth through the atmosphere. So that's not really a surprise. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's my review of Sonic 3.